Okay, I will be doing a review of the Nexus Digital Systems. We are officially at version 0.9.0. We have decoupled the monolithic application. The core you see today is purely identity. So yeah, we are also creating the school system, the education system, which will be used by the schools to issue verified credentials to students. So what we did was create a microservice for the school system. We're calling it the Skul Buk. So what you see on the screen, we do have Nexus Digital Systems, Nexus Skul Buk Portal, Digital Wallet. This is still in development, All of these ones are still in development. So yeah, I will log into the Nexus Digital Systems just to show you the quick overview of our new update of version 0.9.0. So yeah, before we go into that, we will be running a backup of the Nexus Digital Systems. So the backup also changes the version from the previous version to version 0.9.0. So our current version is version 0.8.1. So here we cannot log in, we have to agree to the terms of service. So nature of service, data consent, security liability, user responsibility. This is something that you have to take note of when you are using, especially the Nexus Digital System. So yeah, let's log in. Oh, we still have to run our services. So let me just show you guys. Where is that? Our Golang and our React. Let's go to those. So Golang, let's run it. It's running, listening on listening on port 8080. That's our Golang up there. That's our React. So yeah, let's go back. So if you go in there, you can go back out to the main portal. So that's where you switch. So I've just created the Nexus Skul Buk. We haven't done much work with the databases yet, so this is still under development. We'll come back to that later. Let's go into Nexus Digital Systems. Agree. So that's our new look dashboard. I'll just get the comments out of the way. So that's our dashboard. We are on version 0.8.1. So it's updating in real time. So if you are going to register new citizens, this one is going to go up to 4, same as that. And that's a weekly registration. Keeps a list of how many registered citizens are being registered, mostly citizens only. So we haven't linked that to anything else as well. So those are the quick action buttons. And then yeah, so our menu is still the same. The core registry, register identity, that's where you search the directory for citizens. And we have the locations, and then the users and the approval queue. Okay, so with the location we did some changes. So we added the flags into the hierarchy now, so you can see the flags clearly. I added the flags for countries and provinces. Yeah, so under provinces we have district, under districts we have city and LLG, under LLG we have ward, and under ward we have community. I don't know what's the capital of National Capital District. and city, I think it's Waigani, so we'll just add Waigani as the town, the city of National Capital District. Okay, let's go to add new location. Oh, add new location, and then we'll select city. Select the parent, so we'll search for National Capital, and then we'll add Waigani. I don't know the postal code of Waigani. Okay, we'll add that in later from the database. I'll just go create this one. So now on the National Capital District, yeah, we should have Waigani as the city here. And then we'll go back to our dashboard. So yeah, let's go back to register identity, search directory. So we have Felix here. We can go view the identity, or we can request a change. So we view. So that's Felix's digital ID, front and back. So we have the personal details. We haven't registered the addresses and family links, the biometric data. So we can request an edit for that. So say we want to change the surname. Surname to use maiden name. So once we send a change request, it goes to all these, it searches the database for all the administrators and sends them a notification that a change is required for a citizen or an identity. So we should see that under approval queue. We just wait for the notification to pop up. Oh, there it is. So that's the edit request that we just sent. So we click on that. It should be in here, but let's go back out to the dashboard. So we click on the notification, and then it brings us to the request approval queue. So how many fields to change? It's just one field. So citizen name, the name of the citizen, NIN requested by whoever requested for the change, and then the action. So let's go to details, and let me just collapse this one. So the details, everything here is been shown here. So the reason for it, change surname to use maiden name. So let's just say we approve, and click on the approve. So we do not have any more pending requests. No, and the PNG flag is covering the top. Let's move it down. So now we got the notification. Click on that, and then because we sent the request as the super user, we got the notification. But if we are logged in as someone else, it would show the notification on that person's particular login. Okay, we requested to do changes for the surname only, so we should be able to change the surname. We cannot change anything else apart from the surname. Okay, so we just change the name to, oh, we just say Felix. And then we go save changes. So if you verify your digital identity with a bank, it brings your trust score up. So every time you verify and register a verified credential on your digital wallet, it brings your trust score up. Okay, locations. We already went through locations. And okay, so now let's run a backup. Let me see. Updating to 0.9.0. I have all of my changes in a text file, so I'm just copying them over. So those microservice decoupling was for the separation of the the school book stuff into school book, and then leaving the Nexus Digital System basically for digital identity verification only. So we also did it's gonna be a user interface. That's the portal where we come in to login. And then our live dashboard. That's an improvement. And then we have the front-end user face, the sidebar cleanup, removing everything to do with education. Improvement. No, I'll just put it at so in the face. And then we have another user interface for model enhancements. I'll show you guys the model once we are done with the backup. And then we have the backend API. And then privacy policy. So that's a legal update. Another security policy. Add another line. Okay, once we are done with that, we commit the backup. So let's commit and backup. So while that is running, let's see it on our Golang. It's trying to run a backup, but we have our about model being opened by another application. So yeah, so now we have our our backup run successfully. So from the Golang, you should see the system backup. So that's where the system backup is running. So it just posts them into the system, into the database when it's running the backup. So now our system is up to version 0.9.0 and it's completed and it is being logged. So let's reload our system. It changes our version from 0.8.1 to 0.9.0. So if we go over here, we should see it down here as well. So this is our model that I was talking about. I'll have to fix this. I keep breaking my code every time I make changes. So yeah, I'll fix that. So this one shows all the changes that we do with our system. So every time we back up, it shows all the logs in here. And then we have our privacy policy. Just a general one. Later I get some legal advice and then we'll customize that even further. And that's the blackout. Thank you, PNG Power. Okay. Where is our window? There it is. Okay. Okay, we go back out to our dashboard. So basically, Nexus Digital Systems is just for identity verification for everyone. The Nexus Skul Buk will be for issuing verified credentials to student certificate. So Skul Buk will also be a student registry for schools to use as well. So they can do roll calls. They can also do record students assessment, roll record, also work with their finances, register their donors, and register their teachers. So everybody will be registered in the Nexus Skul Buk will also have a digital identity from Nexus Digital Systems. So yeah, that basically sums up our changes so far. So yeah, that's the Skul Buk. It's a work in progress, and that's our Nexus Digital Systems. Okay, that is all we have time for today. So if you do have any ideas or anything you would like to ask us about Nexus Digital System, let us know in the comments below. And yeah, we might consider some of the changes that are being suggested by our viewers. So yeah, we'll announce that on the next video that we make. Alright, if you're watching this, you're awesome. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay, kids.